In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. After that, Ibrahim, peace and blessings be upon him, went to Mecca to visit his son. Hagar at that time was dead, was in her grave. Peace and blessings be upon her. He told Ishmael that he was ordered by Allah to build the Kaba, the house of Allah. Some non-Muslims usually ask us, does Allah live in this house? No, Allah is in the heavens. So why we call it house of God? It's a house that God ordered us to build, that's all. All other houses, we build it for ourselves. But this special house, we build it because of Allah's request. So Ismail and Ibrahim started to dig the ground to find the basis. They found the basis. It was green stones. This means that Kaaba was there since long time, but after the floods during Noah time, Tufan Nuh, it disappeared temporarily. Till Ibrahim came and was ordered to rebuild it again. So they start gathering the stones, Ishmael and Ibrahim. I'm sure that there are a lot of people of Jurhum, people living on the Mecca at that time, were helping. But mainly the engineer and the architect are the builder, are Ibrahim and Ismail. So they built the Kaaba till they reach a height that they cannot go above. Say 2 meters. So God provided Ibrahim with a stone. This stone is present till nowadays. It's there in near to Kaaba. We call it Maqamu Ibrahim, the place where Ibrahim was standing. So Ibrahim stands over the stone, and the stone will act as nowadays elevator. The elevator, to elevate him, he goes down, he takes the stone from Ishmael and from other people, and then it elevates him, then Ibrahim will put this stone in its place. It was soft to his feet. It was soft for his foot. The print of his foot is there till now. Subhanallah, somebody said it is very, very similar to the prints of the foot of our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He is his son anyway. No wonder. After he finished building the Kaaba, Ibrahim and Ismail, while building and after finishing, they were supplicating to God to accept from them this good deed and to send among their offspring a nation and to send a messenger to this nation to tell them the scripts, the 10 Commandments, the righteousness, the wisdom. God listens to them, and that's da'wah is, that's prayer was for Muhammad, peace be upon him. After that, Ibrahim was ordered to call people, all human beings in the planet Earth to come for Hajj. Ibrahim said, God, I will call, but how do they hear my voice? He said, only you call, and we will take your voice. It's our job. Just your job is to call. So Ibrahim went through a mountain there, and he cried loud, calling people to come for pilgrimage. Since that time till now, every year people come and say, Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik. This means we listen to the call and we are coming because of that call. Subhanallah. 40 years later, Jacob, the son of Isaac, built also the Masjid al-Aqsa, the Holy Mosque in the Jerusalem. 40 years is the interval between the two houses of God, the two mosques. Ibrahim went back after building Kaba to Palestine. Ishmael visited him in Palestine and he saw his brother Isaac, and Ibrahim died after Sarah died, then Ibrahim, both Ishmael and Isaac, both Ismail and Ishaq, both put their father in his grave and prayed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Afterwards, Jacob get married, and he had the first son. Jacob was a very good person, very righteous person, very near to God. His grandma, Sarah, was given the glad tidings of his birth before the birth of his, or at the same time of the birth of his father, Isaac, Ishaq. Yaqub was praying to God that the prophethood to continue in his offspring, because his father Isaac is a prophet, his uncle Ishmael is a messenger, and his grandfather Ibrahim is the friend of God, is the father of the messengers. So he have a wish that prophethood will continue in his offspring. He was given the first son. He called him Rabin. He was watching this baby since his early age, and he noticed that this is not gonna to be a prophet, because prophets, they have certain characteristics. They are the chosen people, they are the anointed, and this son does not look like. The second one, he called it Shimon, Simon, same. Judas, Levi, Yissachar, Zabulon, Naphtali, Gad, Dan, Asher. None of them shows the characteristic of a prophet. Number 11 was Joseph. was very, very handsome. Once Jacob saw him, he said, "Oh my God, maybe this one. The look is marvelous." So he started to supplicate to God. I mean, he continued to supplicate. And then he had the number 12, Benjamin. When Joseph was 5 years old, Benjamin was 2 years old, something like that. Their mothers died during giving birth to Benjamin. So they have no mother. And their father, Jacob, was of age. So he was old. So he used to stay in the tents because he used to use a stick, and he is old now. He cannot go for work. While the 10 sons are already a clan, and they are strong adults. So they are the one who go taking care of the camels, taking care of the cows, taking care of the sheep, taking care of the daily life. The 10 sons said, "Why Joseph is the beloved son to our father? Why he stay with him a very lengthy time? Why he is taking care of them?" He's taking care of them, of Joseph and his brother Benjamin, because they are still children, still young, while you are clans of adults. And your father took care of you before. So it's not strange. So it's not strange for a father to take care of his children. They said, "No, Joseph is the beloved one. We have to get rid of Joseph, to kill him." Remember that they are the sons of a prophet, not an ordinary prophet. This is Jacob, the glad tidings to his grandmother and his grandfather. But they decided to do that. Not all of them. Some of them didn't like that, but he saw that all of his brothers are gonna to kill him. So he said, "Well, at least throw him in a well in the way to Egypt. Travelers will come. They will pick him up from that well. They will take him to Egypt so that they will get rid of him without killing him, at least." So that was the plan. They came to their father, claiming that they are truthful, they are honest, and they love Joseph. They want to take him with them to the wilderness. Why is that? What motivated them to kill Joseph? It's a dream seen by Joseph, interpreted by Jacob. By this, we conclude this episode. And in the next episode, we'll tell you the dream, the vision, and its interpretation. And what are the sequels to this dream and the sequel to their jealousy and what really happened. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.